I must admit I've really been looking forward to auctioning 19 Glen Street in Aspendale. Over the last 4 weeks we've had huge attendances at all of our open for inspections. The staff have done a wonderful job of finding buyers from other areas and other properties and drawing them here today, and I think that'll culminate in a terrific result. The last 4 weeks, it's a bit like week 1, week 2 and week 3 are the preliminary finals, but today's grand final day, so let's see what we can do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're one of those buyers that likes to walk around with a pen and a notepad, and when they inspect properties they like to tick the boxes, I can assure you this one would have got tick after tick after tick, because if you're a buyer looking for location, lifestyle and affordability, I argue whether you're going to find a better home than 19 Glen Street right here in the heart of Aspendale. Buyers, my name is Matt Cox and I'll be your auctioneer in charge of today's proceedings. I'm ably assisted by my colleagues in the crowd here today, so should any of you have any questions relating to the auction or the documentation, or heaven forbid your first time auction attendees and would like some help with your bidding, they're here to help you bid and buy, so please feel free to approach them at any time throughout the course of today's auction. The documentation relating to today's sale is very, very straightforward and has been available for your close scrutiny. I'll draw to your attention, buyers, key and pertinent points of the contract, and quite simply put, we will be requiring a 10% deposit payable by the successful purchaser upon the fall of the hammer here today. Settlement terms, I'm here to offer you 60 or 90 days at your leisure. Now buyers, I know there's a few of you out there today bidding under different terms and conditions, bidding under different pretenses. You know exactly who you are, and I'd like to wish you all the very best of luck in a few moments' time with your bidding. State government legislation requires me, buyers, to read out the following before we start. The auction will be conducted in accordance within the rules and any additional conditions that have been made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting any bids or offers on the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. I'll indicate any bidders upon request. The law prohibits three things: false bids, major disruptions, and people trying to prevent people from bidding, and provides fines for this conduct. The rules permit the making of vendor bids. The words I'll use throughout the auction indicate I'm making bids on behalf of the vendor. You wouldn't believe it. They are vendor bid, and by law only I as your auctioneer will be accepting or making any bids on behalf of the vendor here today. Now before we get to the pointy end, the business end of today's proceedings, buyers, wouldn't it be remiss of me not to remind you about some of the key benefits of living in and owning this particular home over any others that may or may not be on the market as we speak. You'll talk about timing and how important timing is. Well, timing is absolutely everything in real estate, and there has never been a better time to be purchasing in this particular area that I stand in front of here today. The belt between Mordialloc and Chelsea has never been more appealing or more affordable than what it is today. If you're sitting around in the marketplace having a bit of a look, I can assure you it is not going to get any cheaper. So now's a great time. Today's the day. Mark your bids clearly and stake your claim at what could be your first, your last and only opportunity to secure a home in this wonderful location, but most important, in this very, very affordable price bracket. The area, well, your new home here, buyers, sits in comfortably the 5-minute zone, which means you are within a 5-minute easy walk to all of those things which are so important to you as a family. 5-minute walk will have you at the shops, the station, and arguably one of the best swimming beaches in the whole of the southeastern area. Crystal blue waters, lovely clear sand, and all within arm's length of the front door here at number 19. You've only got to have a look around at some of these intelligent children here today. Now they're probably a product of all these wonderful schools that are very, very close to the front door here as well. Very close indeed, primary and secondary. Actually, as I was driving along here today, I drove past Mordialloc Secondary College, and the sign out the front said, "What the students say." And it said it's really nice that everyone knows each other because the school's not too big. Now, I don't know what you think about that, but I think about what a wonderful, supportive environment it would be to attend that particular school down there, if that's what the students are saying about it. So that's the sort of investment that you're making today, and that's the sort of area that your new home sits comfortably within. The home itself, I think it screams potential. It's got a wonderful floor plan, which is so important in today's modern lifestyle. Anywhere up to 4 bedrooms, multiple living zones, both indoor and outdoor. It has that sun-drenched, north courtyard and family area out to the back. So what a wonderful environment it is for both you and the littlies as well. Now buyers, here comes that all-important part where we get to talk about the reserve price. Now I know I have mine and the vendors have provided me with what I believe to be is a very, very realistic reserve price. When I hit the reserve price, I'll simply pop the property on the market and the highest bidder will be the buyer. However, if I fall short of vendors' expectations, it's really important that you hold the bid, because I will be dealing exclusively with the highest bidder inside. If I tell them the reserve price and they pay it, I'm sorry, no further negotiations will be entered into. The sold sticker goes on the board and the property will be going, it'll be gone. So make no mistake about it, you need to be the highest bidder. Now folks, you as buyers have probably turned up today's auction with your own idea about your own reserve price, about what you're prepared to pay for this particular home. But if you're to be the successful bidder, buyers, if this is to be your new home, you may have to pay outside your own reserve price, perhaps by $5, $10, $15 or even $20,000 what you thought you were going to have to pay to secure this home. But when you look back in 6 months' time, as you're wandering down to the beaches, you're wandering down to the shops, as you're living in this wonderful peace of mind location, you'll think, wasn't that affordable? But be that buyer that sits out the back in that sun-drenched area out there. Be that buyer admiring what they've purchased. Please don't be the buyer that drives around and around and around all of these streets thinking I should have paid a little bit more. Perhaps another $5,000 might have secured it. Don't be that buyer. Regret is a terrible, terrible feeling. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, strong, bold bidding is the only thing that buys real estate in today's market. Where do we start? Where do we go from here? I'm in your hands. 610, and wouldn't it be great buying at that, sir? And I'd like to wish you all the very best of luck. At $610,000, we've got a buyer bid now. Front centre at 610, I'll take it $10,000. Anywhere you like at 10. At $610,000, where do we go from here? I'm in your hands at 20, I've got it now. At 20 it is now. Back in the centre against you at 30. At 30 now, the 30 now, the bid now at 40. Let's go, 30, 40. Can I say 40? 40? Yes? No, I'll take a 5 then, if that helps. 35. 630, it's his now, sir, and not yours. At 630,000, will you come with me for 5? 32 and a half. I'll take a 2.5 if that helps. Let's go. We're going to be here all day. At 630, $2,500. Would you come with me now? No, you're a driver. Very hard bargain, sir. I'll tell you what, I'll let you hold that thought now. At 630, I'm going to call it 3 times, buyers, just so that you're all sure, I'm all sure. First time of calling now at 630. 32, welcome to the bidding, sir. At 32, 35. At 35, at 37, don't be frightened off, sir, and definitely don't start counting the bids, but make the bids count. At $635,000, I'm against you now, sir, and back over here to my left. At $635,000, first time of calling now. Think about it, walking distance to absolutely everything you're ever likely to need or require. At $635,000, bid front centre, against you all now. Third and final call now at 635. What was that, sir? 40? I'm at 635, at 640 now, 40 now, fresh bidding now. At 40 and now we've got an auction. At 640 now, he's back in front, sir. Let's come again quickly. $5,000, you've been with me. At 5, the bid now, at 5, at 5, at 50. At 45, it's his now, sir, and not yours. At 645, let's go 50, 50, there it is. At 55, I'm back against you if you want to buy it. At 650, I'm going to call it 3 times. Let's go, buyers, at 650. At 52, would you say 2.5? Just keep it up in round numbers. At 2.5, 5, 5 and 7.5, it's 5, it's his. At 5, it's his now. Come again quickly. At $655,000, 3 calls, buyers. 7.5, good bidding, good buying, and good luck, sir. At 7.5. At 7.5, let's round me up to 0. Let's go at 660. Can I say it now, sir? Yes. At 60 on the nod now. I've got a buy bid now, back against you now. At 660, yes, it's on the market, and we're definitely selling. Does that
66.
At 66, clickety clicks. Good bid, good buy, sir. At 66. At 66 it is now. At 70, it could be yours. At $666,000. At 70 now, don't be frightened off. I'll take you 1 now if that helps. At 666. At 6, get me off this number, please. at 666. I must stand on one leg or something. At $666,000. Another bid at 70. 70, I've got it now at 70. I'm back 71. Against you, sir. 71, I've got it now at 72. Let's go. Don't let him buy it with that one bid. At 671. Keep smiling, sir. Let's go for another one. At $671,000. First time of calling. Second time, what a wonderful investment this would be. At $671,002. 3. At 3 at 4. Don't be frightened off. Let's go at 3. I've got it here. I'm back against you, sir. At 673. You sure? What about give me one more bid at 75? Let's go 75. What's the worst thing that can happen? You can buy it or he pays more.
Yeah, 75.
It's a good bid. At 75, I got it now. Your bid will be 80, sir. 6 it is. Just thought I'd try that one on you. At 676. At $676,000. I'll give you a moment to think about it. You've been a terrific sport. At $676,000, I haven't forgotten about you over here. At $676,000, are you sure? You're definitely out. You don't mind if I sell your new home to him? No? Don't be frightened off by the cool threads. Don't be frightened off. It might have been his last one. Might be the difference between you living in and owning. This is your new home. Don't let him have it. $1,000, let's go. At $676,000, buyers. At 80, good bids. 81, 81, even better bid. 81, 81, I've got it now over here. 81, 85, let's go. 81, 85, you're not going to find another one. Round me up to 85. Let's go now, buyers. $681,000. I'm on the market, I'm definitely selling. Make no mistake about it. No prizes for second today, sir. At $681,000, you're sure? 85, 85, there it is, at 86. At 86, I've got it back over here to my right, at 86. I don't think, that could have been his last. Do you want to see? Why don't we try it out? I got a feeling that was his last. 686, I'll tell you what, one more bid and I won't ask you again. Come with me to 90. 87, there it is. 8.
9.
9, good boy. 90, one more. Let's go. Let's go, one more, come on. Think about it. Where are you going to find another one? Up to 4 bedrooms, brick. You sure? I'm not convinced. One more. I sell townhouses around here for this price. One more. One more. 500. Give me 500. I'll lend it off Katrina. No, you're definitely out. You sure? One more. One more. No prizes for second. Are you sure? At $690,000. Just confirming, have I got your last bid? You're definitely out. You sure? The kids need a place to live. At $690,000, they're going to look great in the front room there. At $690,000, buyers, just confirming our highest bidder buyers today. Going to call it 3 times, buyers. No late bids. First time of calling now at $690,000. Second time of calling now at $690,000. We are out, done, finished and silent. The third now, final call. At $690,000, you've been great sports. Ladies and gentlemen, we are selling, 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 sold. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to our successful purchaser here today. I thank our many underbidders for your participation. Thanks, buyers, for your attendance. On behalf of Buxton Real Estate, have a great weekend. Wow, I'm speechless. What a result. Set against a reserve of $610,000, which coincidentally was our opening bid. We were able to achieve $690,000. We had 4 competitive buyers bidding contently, bidding furiously to try and buy it. What a great result, and what a great example of the auction process. So if you're thinking about selling real estate in the Bayside area, give the team at Buxton a call.